This one's Albert Gomez.
Come up, Mr. Gomez.
Hello, Your Honor.
Why are you here?
The storm was coming and my wife had moved out of the house. She wasn't there when I was there. I went over there to grab my generator
I
for my,
don't care.
I have a grandkid there that never had no power.
His daughter, his daughter and grandson live at that house. And so as the storm was coming in, he's got a generator that will give the house power if anything goes down. So he went over one day, got the generator set up, and then as everything lost power, he went back to keep it running.
We spoke with the complaining witness, Your Honor. Cynthia, the daughter, her husband Joseph, and their child Eric live there along with Trish, who is the complaining witness. Trish is, I believe, his wife and Cynthia's mother. Cynthia advised that she did not want the defendant at the house. She advised me that he came to the house several times, which alarmed her. She called the police several times about that. The MOAB had lapsed, so the police didn't do anything about removing the defendant from the house at that time.
Did we have an order for him not to go back to the house then?
I believe it was in the.
Did have an order.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe so. I believe the.
Here is your first red flag. The judge asks if there was an order barring Mr. Gomez from returning to the house. And the answer, a very non-committal, I believe so. That right there is a major issue. In domestic violence or assault cases, protective orders are not optional suggestions. They are legal mandates. If there's ambiguity about whether the order was in effect, it creates wiggle room that could be exploited by either side. And let's be real. If police told the complainant the MOA lapsed, then someone failed to ensure the victim's safety. Question for you all. Should protective orders auto-renew until a judge lifts them? Or is the system too broken to catch those gaps? Let us know in the comments.
I believe the MOAB had lapsed on the day in question, or at least that's what the police advised the complaining witness. Or advised Cynthia. Cynthia also advised that about 2 weeks ago, Trish called her to pick her up because Trish, the complaining witness, was walking barefoot in the street after the defendant assaulted her, and that Trish had been meeting up with the defendant at various motels.
No,
What?
At motels. That's what Cynthia, the complaining witness's daughter, advised me on the phone about 30 minutes ago.
He's been meeting up with,
The complaining witness at hotels, away from the
no,
house.
I've been staying at motels, but I haven't seen Trish at all. My daughter, I'm sorry.
Stephen.
I can sit down, sir.
You were ordered not to have contact with this person. You have two.
Now we're getting to the heart of the matter. The judge is visibly frustrated, and rightly so. Mr. Gomez isn't just accused of breaking one court order, he's got a stack of violations. Felony assault, felony violation of a protective order, and a second assault after that. And the judge makes a critical point. These aren't accusations from the complaining witness, they're from the state. That's significant. It means the state believes it has independent evidence of wrongdoing, not just emotional testimony. And yet the defense is trying to cast doubt on hearsay. Key takeaway here, even if the witness is inconsistent, court orders are still binding. Violating them is criminal, period.
Two open felonies. You have an assault, a felony assault against this person. You have a felony violation of a protective order against this person open. After that, you pick up another assault against this person. I ordered you not to have any contact with this person. And you can, not according to the DAs, not according to the complaining witness.
The state didn't speak with the complaining witness. The state spoke.
You said Trish.
No, I spoke with Cynthia, Trish's daughter.
And you telling me that she's still having contact with him, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Trish is.
Yes, Cynthia lives with Trish, and Cynthia advised that Trish was going over to the motel or hotel.
Not only that, but we also have him going irrefutably back to the house he's not supposed to.
You have him going to the house, so that part we can.
Bye-bye. Goes with you.
He's going back during a hurricane to take care of his daughter. He's in the house for 7 minutes.
He's still going to motels and meeting with her at different points.
That's double hearsay. If we could have a hearing and bring someone in who could actually attest to that, we're talking about this coming from the state, coming from the daughter who apparently talks to someone on the phone. I mean, that is several layers of
Can
communication.
you reach out to them right now and figure out what's going on?
Sure.
Please? I will. Absolutely, of course.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, Judge, it's your schedule.
Yeah. Okay.
9:30, I guess.
All right. So I'm bringing you back out now because
This moment right here is one of the most powerful in the entire hearing. The judge isn't just making a ruling, he's making a statement. No means no. It's a phrase that echoes in both legal and personal boundaries. The judge is clearly fed up with excuses. Storm or no storm, generator or not, Mr. Gomez had legal options to help his family without violating court orders. Let this sink in. Judges don't just look at the intent of your actions, they look at the impact and legality. And when someone repeatedly violates clear boundaries, the court starts seeing it as a pattern of control or manipulation, not compassion. What do you think? Was this a selfless act gone wrong, or a reckless disregard for the law?
no means no. No doesn't mean maybe. No doesn't mean there's got this going on. If you really wanted to, you can always use someone else to achieve a goal. You don't have to do it yourself. Now, it's come to my attention that there's a couple more issues that Damien wanted to say as far as this case was concerned.
Is that what you just spoke to me about?
Yeah, what I just spoke to you about. So I spoke to the council about it as well. The issue that we're having is that the defendant the defendant is contacting complaining witness against the bond conditions of what you have put on for him. We talked to the witness in the past. She said that they were still talking together, and after he left the jail, that they were at a hotel together. Also, recently, Logan, the ADA here, had a conversation with the witness who said about 2 weeks ago, Trish called Cynthia. Trish was walking barefoot after defendant covered her mouth to stop her from yelling so that Cynthia could pick her up.
Okay, well, so Trish is the complaining witness, right? Cynthia is the daughter,
Yes.
Yes,
both of their biological daughters.
yes.
So he's the father, she's the mother of Cynthia.
Yes.
Judge.
Okay, so Cynthia is getting in contact with you guys, saying that he's continuing to maintain contact with them. The problem is that I'm not the only one. The felony court has also told you not to have contact with them.
So
She also said the defendant had no contact with the complaining witness since right after he got out of jail the first time. So it seems like she's going back and forth on the situation.
so we approached first, and then you asked Logan to go out and call for clarification. So when he went out and called for clarification, he came back in, he said that she told him that that Trish was not there whenever he came over, and that he has not had contact with Trish since he got out of jail. So, and Logan emailed that to me to show me what it is that went on in that conversation. So that's the notes that I have, is that the daughter said no contact.
All I have here is a bunch of he said, she said, right? But the fact remains is that you're still going over there because it's on your GPS monitor. And you went the day before the hurricane.
So,
You're not supposed to go there.
oh, it was the day of the hurricane. Yes, sir.
That was the day before.
No, the day before was on the 7th. At least that's what they're saying. That's on the GPS device.
That hurricane came that night.
You were not supposed
Sir.
to go over there.
I just went and picked up a generator. Nobody else can do it. And I had grandkids there.
You're not supposed to go over there. No means no. No doesn't mean I have a generator. I've got the tooth fairies going over there to pick up a damn tooth so I can give it to Cynthia.
It won't happen again, Your Honor. I promise.
I don't care. No means no. We've already dealt with this over and over, and you have 2 open felony cases and you have an open misdemeanor. There is strict compliance that is required,
Yes, sir.
and that's it. If I let you go, then you will continue to have contact with him. And I want you to know that you were already ordered not to do anything. Already, not only by me, but by the felony court as well. So I wasn't the only one that told you not to have contact with them.
It's all on the same case, Your Honor, and I haven't been around Trish at all.
To be clear, we're saying that he's had contact with her. The only statement that I have here from Logan and speaking so no one has talked to the complaining witness. The daughter, Cynthia, says that they have not spoken to each other, that she was not there when he went over. I get he was not supposed to be there, just making sure that we're clear on what it is that happened. So
I understand. The fact remains is that he's still going over there. And I have a problem with that when you have 2 open felony cases and a misdemeanor assault against this person. You know, you scare me. You truly do. And I want you to understand that I mean business. And the only way is by putting you in jail. Because if I don't, then I'm enabling this behavior and I'm telling you that it's okay for you to do it, and it's not.
I've been seeing a psychiatrist, therapist, and a coach.
And it's still
Everywhere.
not working.
Yes, it is, Your Honor. They've had me on.
And there it is. The hammer drops. The judge, after hearing all the back and forth, makes the call. Custody. And he doesn't mince words. You scare me. That's not hyperbole. That's a judge signaling serious concern over repeat behavior and escalating defiance. Let's break it down. Mr. Gomez has multiple pending felonies, including assault and violating protective orders, yet he continues to visit the very person the court ordered him to stay away from. Whether it's 7 minutes or 7 hours, it's still a violation. This is the tipping point in the hearing. No more warnings, no more lectures, just consequences. Because when protective orders aren't enforced, lives are put at risk.
Had me on medication. I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do and staying out of trouble. They even called me today, but I've been here. I'm doing my,
You truly don't get it. You were not supposed to go over there.
I understand. I do.
If you really wanted to achieve that goal, you could have called a friend to go pick the generator up and said, hey, I can't go over there. There are other ways of achieving a goal than you going over there.
I tried, Your Honor. I did. I tried everybody.
Then
But-
don't get it.
It won't happen again. I promise.
It's not, no, you're right. It's not going to happen again. Yeah, I have no choice but to put you in custody. You have a felony assault, a violation of a protective order, already a felony one, and now a misdemeanor assault, and you continue to violate conditions. I'm not letting you go. That's it. I want you to understand that I mean business. He goes with you.
Can I ask you how long is this for, or what's this?
I don't know. I don't
the
know.
misdemeanor assault and the felony are the same transaction. It's the same day. So it's not like some pattern of ongoing violence here. He has no criminal history. His PSA is a 1 and a 1.
I'm not, I want to get the message across. Okay, a little jail therapy, and let's see where we go. Sam, am I out to kill people? No,
I mean,
I don't, you can't justify it. There's 2 open felony cases and a misdemeanor assault, and he's still going over there in violation of everybody's conditions. I'm not out for blood. I'd like a little therapy. And then, I don't know, what do you think?
Well, we have a probation offer on right now, and I'm talking to felony right now to resolve all of them. Middle of talking about that right now. But I do think there needs to be some type of therapy. But it seems like he's already, based on what he
he's
says,
been in counseling, yeah.
which is good to hear.
He was in yeah, he was talking about wanting to do it whenever I first met him in custody.
Counsel and I, we can talk really quick. We didn't hear about what happened with his medical episode. Is it that fine?
He's claiming his sugar and all that. I still need to get him out of here so he can see.
And what do we put him on for Friday? And then I'm willing to, if you're okay with it, either reinstate or, damn, those skills really got me by the boo-boo. Either letting him out, reinstating, and let's see if he gets the message. I'm not out, this isn't a capital one, right? But I want him to understand that we mean business, and hopefully a couple days will be sufficient for him to get the word. The fear of not knowing when you get out, when you're going to get out, it's the worst. It sucks. It's awful. And hopefully that'll be enough. And we'll go from there. I agree with you. It's not the worst, but nevertheless, it's still a violation. And when you have 2 open and then another 3 open, I'm not down with that. Really. So come back Friday and please don't. Because I want him to get the notion that we mean business. Okay.
This case was more than just a family dispute. It was a legal pressure cooker. At its center, you have a man claiming to help his loved ones during a natural disaster, but all the while ignoring court orders, with 2 felonies and a misdemeanor hanging over his head. The judge drew a clear line. No more chances. The safety of the complainant matters, and the legal system must respond decisively when those boundaries are crossed. So what's next for Mr. Gomez? A few days in jail, possibly more, depending on how felony court proceeds. But one thing's for sure, the judge sent a message loud and clear. Violations won't be tolerated. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. You won't want to miss what we have coming next.